Alright guys, good morning. So in this video I'll be explaining some fundamental things on how to trade the binary market. Alright, so like you can see on my chart here is the volatility 75. It is one of the pairs I love to trade, and you can see how rough, or let me see how rough it looks like right now on the chart. You see what is all this, what is the meaning of all this. Everything will be simplified once you follow me to the end of this video. Alright, so I'll be doing this class and focusing mainly on volatility 75. So I'm going to delete all my chart, my analysis that I've done there. It's deleted it, so you can see how the chart looks like. See, it's very clean now, So up here we can see the time frames: 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15, 30, 1 hour, up to monthly time frame. So what I always do, or let me say the way I approach the market, is based on price action, purely price action, and smart money. So what is smart money? So that's means I look for sniper entries. I don't want much drawdown. So after I've analyzed the market and I've known the direction of the market, then I look for a good place to enter the trade. Alright, so and what I also do is a top-down analysis. You need to note that top-down analysis, I don't focus only on one time frame. I don't do that. So I work from the bigger time frame to the smaller time frame. So if we look at the monthly here, what can we see here on the monthly time frame? We have a little information on the monthly time frame here. You can see P bars, doji. You can see a lot of battles here up here between buyers and sellers in the market. And I believe the chart we see here is just like a footprint, is a money footprint. That is the way you see the candles go up and come down. That is our money flowing. So they are footprint of money. So basically what we do on what we call technical analysis is we checking or following the footprints, the footpath of the money. That is the places we've seen the money pass through before. Then we'll try to follow the steps to know the next place price will probably go to. So let me give an example. Let's say it's raining, it's a rainy day, and the rain just stopped, and you send someone out to get something for you in the rain, and you can identify the shoe which the person wore. So if the person is the only one that went out of the house that day, and you have been expecting the person to come back, but it's already getting late, so you have to go out and look for the person. So what you follow is footprints. You saw footprints of the person on the floor. So to get the person easily, you can trace their footprints, their footpaths. So just like we can trace people with footpaths, their footpaths, because you've identified the shoe size, or let's say the leg size of the person. So same things happen in the market, because as money flows, it leaves back a footpath, so which is our footprint of the money. So we can know price got to this level this certain day, then we can know it's going to a certain place. Just like if, okay, let me give another example. If all you do in your life is move from home to work to church and to home, and you've been doing that constantly for a whole year, so that means someone can always predate you Now, once you are in church, then you are coming home directly, and once you are also at home, you are going to work, and from work you are going to church. So if you are at work, someone can easily predict after work you are going to church. So same things happen in the market. So once we see price got to a certain level, because of the footprints it has left before in the previous price action, we can easily predict price is going to a certain level. But why do we now lose in the market if that is what always happens in the market? Just like the same way, you as you're going to church, you can decide not to go to, if you are going to work rather, you can decide not to go to church in a day. So that means if I've been waiting for you in church and I didn't see you, or I was expecting you and you didn't show up, that means I failed that day. That doesn't mean the next day you won't show up. So same things happens in the market. So there are sometimes this is going to fail. So the whole concept here is for you to have a good risk management, and you should always know when to enter the trade, know when to get out of the trade. So you should always have a trading plan. You should always have a trading plan. It's very, very, very important. Always have a trading plan. Alright, so on our monthly time frame here, we can see that we add little information. I come to weekly time frame. I found little information too. Always use a line chart also. Okay, so now let's come to daily time frame. So we can see a lot here on daily time frame. Good. So let's back test. Let's start from the back. Let's see what has been happening in the market. We say we've been on a long uptrend. Alright. Okay. So we can see that we have a resistance here. Resistance which leads to support here. So it's very important you know how to spot out resistance and support on a chart. So we want to know the direction of this pair. So we can see it turns to support here, and don't forget also have a support here. So this is a low and this is high. Low, the lowest place we can find there, and the high place. And what we have next, we have another high, which is an higher high. This is higher high. It's higher high. Then we have a new low, which is a lower and higher low. So anytime we have higher high, higher low, we know we are in an uptrend market. We're in an uptrend. So let me indicate it with test. Okay, yeah, we have a test here. So we have a low. We have a low here. We have high here. So the next thing we have higher low. We have higher low here, and we have higher high here. Higher high. we have higher. So we can see for a very long time price has been ranging at this level for a long time. Price range at this zone at higher high, failed to break the higher high, and price also failed to break the higher low. So we can say all this level is our higher high and higher low. You should be able to know what is happening in the market, so we know we are still in an uptrend market. So insert, so we can zone this out. This is your support, and this is your resistance. So we are waiting for a breakout. We're waiting for a possible breakout from either this resistance or the support. Don't forget, this is higher high. So what we have next, we have a breakout from the higher high, and we have a new high here. We have a new high. Good. So we have a new high here, which is now our new higher high. We have a new higher high here, and we have a new higher low here. We have a new higher low. We have a new support. So higher low, which is a new support. So what do we have next here? You can see price broke out. The uptrend continues. It continues. So we can see what happens here. We can see how price has been consolidating here. It's consolidated for a long time here at this range. Price was ranging here. So we can take this as just one. See, okay? You can see price has been ranging at this channel here. So this zone, we can say this is our new high. So I'm taking this place as a new high, and this as a new lower high. So I'm not taking this because we can see how price moved here. Price was ranging here. So you need to know how to take the real support and resistance zones. You just have to ignore the small moves, ignore them, and focus on the big moves. Alright. So we can see we have a new higher here. We have a new higher here, and we have higher low. I believe you understand what I mean by higher high and higher low. That means a new resistance, and higher low, a new support. So you can see our resistance here turns support. So what happens next in the market? So we can see price has been ranging, consolidating, same thing here. Let's zoom in. So just like what happens here, down here, same thing happens here. So we can see price ranging between the higher high and the higher low. Price ranging between the higher high and the higher low. We can see a lot of people would lose their money here because we had a lot of fake breakouts. Here. A lot of fake breakouts. So if you don't understand what is really happening in the market, you lose your money. So you need to know what is happening before you just enter trades. You can see our high, our resistance, and which is the new support. Alright, breakout, which is the new low. So we can see how price ranged in here. Don't forget, I said money this here, they do leave a footprint. You can see just like what happens here, same happened here. So we are still in an uptrend market. So let's see what happens next. So what happens next? We had a breakout. See the big move. It stopped here. It stops here. So we are taking this place into consideration as our new higher high, and here as our new low. Okay. Alright. Higher high. Okay. And here as our higher low. So we can see V75 has been on a very long uptrend. For a long time it has been on an uptrend. So what happens here? We have a breakout here. So always zone. You can zone it. You can see zoning it. Insert object. Zoning out. Aye. So we can see a breakout here. So we have a new high here, and we have a new low high. That means our higher high turns to higher low here, turns to a new support. So resistance turns support here, higher low, resistance turns support. We can see fake breakout. Here. You can see. So, and this is our new resistance. Okay. Now I'll stop writing them in full and keep using the abbreviations now, so you should understand what I mean when you see the meaning of HH, which means higher high, and if I use HL, which means higher low. So we can see what happens here. Insert. So price was ranging at the resistance level for a long time. It ranged. You can see until finally we had a breakout, and price pushed massively up. Price pushed up seriously. So we can see price pushed up to this level. Okay, let's take this place into consideration. Alright, and these as a new support. Okay, so we have a new HH here, and we have a new HR. Here. Alright, so let's zone it out. Okay, you should always know that your resistance and support is not just a point, it's a zone. That is why you always see price breakout and also breaks in back here. You can see what happens here. You can see the big candle here, and we have it come back into respect the resistance here. So now we have a big breakout here. See what happens here. And now we have a new high. We have a new high here. And we have a low here. You can choose here, or you can choose here. You can choose either of the two. Yeah, so you can zone them all together. They are same zone. same zone, still same support zone. So that's why I said it's not just a point, it's a zone. You zone your resistance and support, which is also our new high and our new low. Okay, don't forget HH. So you see we still have a high and high low, so that means we are still in an uptrend. The market is still bullish, uptrend market. We're still in uptrend market. So alright, so let's see what happens here. We have price breakout here, and we have a new high here. Okay, yeah, good. So I'm choosing this level. Why I chose this level? Let me tell you the reason why I chose this level. I chose this level because we're back testing to know what will happen next. So we've seen what has been happening here from the previous price action. We have been in an uptrend market. So now see what happens here. We have a new high. I chose here and not here because price respected this level a lot. Price respected this level a lot. That means this is the strong resistance zone. So that is why I'm choosing this zone as the new resistance zone. And this is, you can see, just continuation, is a support level. So we are still in a support zone. So, and from previous price action, what do we see have been happening on our V75? It's bullish uptrend. So we always have price breakout and price continues, but we don't know what might happen now until we have a good confirmation to buy V75, because we are on support, and anytime you're on support you buy, and anytime you're on resistance you sell. So we have our, don't forget, this is high, this is high, and this is high low, this is high low. So if price, you should know now, if price should break here, then that means if price should break this higher low, then that means price is coming down to this higher low here, to this higher low here. That means this will put an end to our uptrend market, because until this higher low breaks, we are still bullish on this market. This is still an uptrend market. It is still an uptrend market. So we can say, and this is a daily time frame, and we can see the last yesterday candle formed a pin bar, which shows that we should have a bullish market. But we can see what has been happening today after the big buy trend. You can see price has been bullish, so you can see. So we need confirmation, we still need a lot of confirmation for a buy trend on V75 on daily time frame. So let's see before the end of the day if this current candle can engulf these our previous daily candle. So each can also give a confirmation for a buy. So I believe in this video I've explained higher high, higher lows, and you should understand better now what they means. Higher high, resistance, higher low, support, and you should know anytime where and your higher high, or let me say your resistance, you look for opportunity to short, but always know the trend of the market, because we are in an uptrend. That is why we have this. So you should know, you should always look for opportunity to buy when we are in an uptrend. So I look for opportunity to buy when I have a new higher low. So when do you have a new higher low? Until your higher high is broken. Until it is broken, you won't have a new higher low. So this can't be my higher low. this here can't be my higher low. Why? Because my higher high is yet to be broken. So until it breaks, you see, that is when I can take this as my new higher low. So this can't be my higher low until my higher high is broken. So that is why I choose this as my new higher low. So you need to understand all these basic concepts. You need to understand them. So we can see. So you can see I've done this analysis on a daily time frame. I did this analysis on daily time frame. You see, it won't be easy to see it clearly on a weekly time frame. And if we come on 4 hours time frame, okay, in 4 hours time frame, then it's too large, but you can be able to see what is also going on. You can see price has been retesting the support for a long time since let's see, since first, I think, yeah, since the 2nd of July, price has been retesting the support zone. So let's see what happens here if this support gets broken or get respected, and we go for a bullish movement. Okay, so let's see what we can also figure out here if we are looking for a possible entry on a V75. Alright, so let's see. We can see our channel here. Let's draw this out. You need to understand some basic concept here. Okay, so I come to my line chart to see some clearly. Okay. Alright, so okay, let's go it. Alright, good. So if you want to be conservative, you can actually wait for price to break out of this zone and we have a retest, then we can go long in this market. We can go long. Do you get it here? You can see what has been happening at the market here. So let's see if price breaks this level and we can go long in the market. So, or there's let me say there's high tendency price will surely push up to this level and breaks out. But let's be patient and wait. We don't want to rush into the market now. Alright. Thank you.